Hey, it is no mistake you are here. We know nothing happens by accident. And if you are looking at the Happy to Whole retreat, there is a calling within your soul. I want to be real with you. This retreat is not for the faint-hearted. This is not for the person who isn't willing to sit with every uncomfortable experience within themselves. In fact, it is the exact opposite. This retreat is all about learning how to sit with all of those parts of yourself. This is the deepest work you will ever do on yourself. Let me quickly share why I even created this retreat in the first place. Many of you know I work in the space of conscious parenting, and I could see so many parents coming to me that were able to see the toxic generational cycles from their childhoods playing out in their parenthood. And they would come to me begging, Holly, please, just why can't I break this cycle? I hate what I do to my children. I see that I'm doing to them exactly what my parents did to me, and I can see it, and I don't want to do it, and I want to be able to change it, but I just don't know how. In the moment, I just lose my shit, and everything that I know I should do, I don't do. It's like it goes out the window. And that is because you haven't done the deep emotional work. You haven't integrated all the fragmented aspects of your soul. And for as long as any part of your soul is fragmented, it will use the experiences and your relationships with others around you to reflect itself and mirror itself so that you can see the disowned, dismissed, denied, abandoned part of yourself in your experience with other people. So this weekend is all about breaking those cycles. This is for the person who is like, you know what, no more. This cycle, I see it, it's been repeating for too long. This cycle, it stops with me. Whatever it is I have to do, whatever heaviness I have to sit with, whatever deep grief and sadness and anger and guilt I have to hold and experience, like I'm willing to do it. Like, where do I go? If you're feeling like that's you, come and spend this weekend with me. There is nothing, there is no tool, there is no strategy, there is no sentence, there is no book you can read that will give you a skill good enough to override your soul's blueprint. Nothing will help you show up for your family and your children like doing the work on yourself. So that you have two options. Either you do the work, or this generational cycle will be repeated and you will pass it on despite your intentions, despite your amazing intentions as a parent. It will be passed on, and anything you don't heal will be given to your children to have to heal. So if you want to save your children from that experience, if you can see the mess and the destruction that your childhood trauma has left in your life, what you need is a safe space. We've had people come to these retreats who say, I have worked with psychologists for 15 years. They say, I have been doing the work. You name it, I've done it. I've gone to retreats. I've gone to workshops. I've read books. I've paid thousands of dollars for coaches. I've been doing this for 15 years. And I've never got a breakthrough. I've never got what I got from this 3-day weekend. In fact, at our last retreat, we had someone say, I've been working with a psychologist for 10 years, every single month and sometimes even fortnightly. And what this 3 days gave me was something that I knew I wanted to achieve, but was never able to achieve in the last 4 years since some childhood trauma came up for me. So that's the kind of experience you're going to get over this weekend. You're going to be held in an environment that feels so safe for you to explore the deep, dark corners of your soul. You'll be in a situation where it's like you can't do this work on your own, because you get to an edge in your life. You get to where you can feel some trauma. Your nervous system starts releasing it and letting you know there's something there. And it feels so scary that you'll never go there alone. Your subconscious mind, its role is to protect you. So it does its job, and it comes up and it blocks that memory, or it blocks and avoids that and suppresses that emotion. And then you continue these perpetual cycles in your life. And even though your heart wants to go there, you're willing to do anything for your children or for yourself or your family, whatever it might be. It's like, I know there's something there. I just can't get to it by myself. And so what this space allows you to do, and the reason so many people are able to achieve a level of integration and healing they've never experienced before, is because your mind will be in a situation where it's like, oh, I'm on the edge. I can feel it. It's right there. If I fall into this big black hole and I don't know how to get myself out, that's okay. At least Holly will be there and she can get me out. So it provides you with another level of safety that allows you to go somewhere you wouldn't let yourself go to before. We've had people that come and they are so resistant and they're so scared of their vulnerability. They know they need it, but every part of their body is scared, for the first hour. And within 3 hours, these people who sat in the back, who tried to be reserved, who tried to be resistant, are opening so deeply. They are authentically expressing what is true for them, and they are released from the burdens of their past within the first 3 hours. And then we spend the entire weekend together. So this website will show you a whole lot of things that we do there. But there are also some surprises that I can't tell you about, and that is also on purpose. So I look forward to you leaning into this moment, to you leaning into the vulnerability, to you aligning with the courage that even though your mind can't make sense of it, because it seems weird that you would sign up for something that you know is going to be hard and painful and emotional, that there's a calling in your soul that burns deeper than the voice of your mind. This retreat has limited spots available, so head over to the website and book your spot. Your booking includes accommodation and meals. There is nothing else for you to do than book your spot and show up. I look forward to journeying with you across this weekend.